Hey, it's Donna Nelson with the Adopt a Single Mom Project and Adopt a Single Mom for Christmas. Welcome and happy Thanksgiving. I'm so excited to be here. I'm so grateful for today. I'm grateful especially for Wegmans today because that's who made our Thanksgiving dinner. I hope you had a wonderful day. I hope it was peaceful, even though so many of us were not gathering in the same way that we would have loved to have been. But I've seen lots of pictures on Facebook, so I know many of you were still with others. But for those of you who had a very low key day, like I did, it was just me and my son. Um, we ate in our pajamas, and then I got dressed just for you. So anyway, it's been a great day. And I'm really grateful for all of you who support the Adopt a Single Mom Project and are contributing to our Christmas gift drive. And I'm grateful for all of you single moms who follow us and allow us to support you throughout the year. And I'm super excited about all of you new moms who we are meeting, who are getting nominated to be gifted this Christmas. So, hey, Marie. So I'm going to share a couple of things tonight, and I'm going to share with you two happy Thanksgiving to you, Marie. So I'm going to share with you two single mom stories. In the post, I already shared where they're from and what their first names are. These are moms who have given us permission to share a little bit of their insights into their life as a single mom. One of these moms I know because we got to gift her last year as well. So I was excited to see her nomination so that I just love to see what's going on that's new and be able to hear and be able to just share with these moms a second year and again and again and again. So, hey, Shar. So, happy Thanksgiving. So if you're new to the Adopt a Single Mom Project, first, there's a link above that will take you to our website. And I'm actually going to post it in our thread here if my computer's going to work. I was late hopping on because I was having some technical problems, which are really probably just like Donna problems. But anyway. All right, so I'm posting that. And so you can go to adoptasinglemom.org and learn more about what we do. We are a year-round organization that does support working single moms who live here in northeastern Pennsylvania. And we have a membership opportunity for single moms to join to get enhanced support from us through social gatherings and emotional support groups, and as well as connecting with resources at the community level and beyond. And we do activities throughout the year. Marie, did you fill out a nomination? Did you nominate yourself? Are you a single mom? You should nominate yourself. And then hopefully we can fix that problem of you not having gifts in years. So you can learn all about that on our website. When you go to adoptasinglemom.org, there's a tab at the top that says Christmas 2020. If you would like to nominate yourself as a single mom living here in northeastern Pennsylvania, or would like to nominate one, there's a tab or button that says refer or nominate. Oh, good, Marie. Awesome. And you can also sign up to volunteer. We're looking for volunteers this year to help us with shopping in both Luzerne County and Lackawanna County, as well as delivering what we hope is gifts to 200 moms. And that could be in any of the northeastern PA counties. So, but you can get more information about that on the volunteer application when you go to our page. And then also is the donate. So we raise, there's a donate button on that page, as well as you can donate from this link as well. And we raise $100 for each mom. We shop locally, and then volunteers hand deliver them, as I just said. So that's how we roll for the Christmas gift drive. The single mom community is such an important community for us to support. It takes a village to raise a family. We all know that. How many and we realize that more than ever during COVID, right? This pandemic has opened our eyes as a community how much we rely on our service providers, on our support teams like teachers and support staff and daycares and restaurants, and our mental health providers, our medical team, our first responders, all of those people who allow our day to run as we work and live. And the single mom community has been most negatively impacted because of stops in these services. Our kids aren't going to school like they usually do. Daycares have closed, or the availability of daycares isn't as much, because we've had a lot of daycares that have closed as a result of financial difficulties due to the pandemic. Single moms can't afford child care and the aftercare that they need right now because of schools not being open. And so they're being furloughed and terminated and right-sized, and whatever you want to call it, having to work various different shifts, having to step away from their second jobs to be able to pay their bills so that they can parent their children, school their children. So it's been really difficult. And I was looking at some statistics today, and it just reinforces how important it is for us as a community, because to support the single mom families, because these are the families who are supporting us. 25% of U.S. households are single parents. 25%. That's a big chunk of our economy being supported by single parents. And 57% of millennial mothers are single. 57% of millennials are single mothers. Those are the moms between the ages of 24 and 40. That's almost like everyone that works in every business. Every single mother that works, 50% of your population are single mothers. And what that speaks to is the importance of businesses being flexible and offering opportunities that accommodate families. So, and then the other statistic that I saw today, 86% of single parent families are led by moms. So of all single parent families, 86% of them are single mom families. That's 15 million children in our country being raised by single moms. And I know I've said this before, we focus a lot on meeting the needs of the children, but I feel very strongly, and I know absolutely from my own lived experience and from the moms that we engage with as members and that follow the Adopt a Single Mom project, when we support these moms to emotionally, socially, financially provide work that is sustainable, where she can economically support herself. That's pretty much all we want to do, is be able to support ourselves, move ourselves forward, and provide what our children need. And it is just now that in this region where we are here in northeastern Pennsylvania, that employers are just now starting for moms who may not have, well, I don't even want to say that. It has nothing to do with a 4-year degree. It has everything to do with the position, are starting to come around and raise salaries where a mom could work a full-time job and maybe just a part-time job or a side gig to pay her bills to live on her own. It's really difficult on the average salaries in this area for a single mom to live on her own with one salary, and support her kids with no subsidies. So, so for all of those reasons and many more, is why the Adopt a Single Mom Project is creating this organization to have broad support for the working single mom community. And our big philanthropic initiative every year is the Adopt a Single Mom for Christmas gift drive. And it's our opportunity to honor the working single mom, have some gifts for her under the tree that very often she does not have unless she has spent her own money or someone has asked her what she wants and bought it for her. So this is our opportunity for her to be surprised, and have something special just for her under the tree. Most often, although I will say this year is an exception, most of these moms are able to do for their kids for Christmas and will skip a bill or do whatever is necessary for her kids to have gifts under the tree, work a second job leading up to Christmas or a third or whatever it is. But this year, because of the circumstances around the pandemic, a lot of those opportunities have not been available. Again, because many moms have been furloughed or their hours cut back or not able to work those second jobs or those other, income opportunities that they would have in the past. So this year, we're seeing a lot on our nomination applications of moms saying, I'm not going to be able to provide the kind of Christmas that I would have in the past or that I would like to for my kids. So we want to support these moms. We know when we support the mom that she's going to be a better mom. She's a better worker. She feels better physically and emotionally and mentally. And that gives her the energy to go and do more and be more and feel better about herself. And that transfers to her children, and then they will do better. So, okay, all of that. So, I did want to say too, if you haven't already, share this out on your timeline, please, because that is our best form of advertisement. It allows us to meet people that don't know anything about the Adopt a Single Mom Project. It allows us to connect with single moms that wouldn't know about us, and then we can support them through the year and hopefully gift them during Christmas. And others who might like to donate and support our organization in some way, even if it's just volunteering during the Christmas drive. So share out on your timeline, tag a single mom, tag a friend in this thread. Any of those things are super helpful. But you sharing it with your couple hundred friends on your timeline is one of the best things that you could help us with, in addition to making a donation so that we can gift 200 moms. So right now we have, oh my gosh, I just realized I have not even added up the money for today. So as of yesterday, we had enough to gift 300 moms. And I know that, so right now for sure that I know of, without because I just saw a couple of donations come in, I know that we have enough to gift 41 moms right now. So that's pretty freaking exciting. But that's also like less than 25% of goal if we're gifting 200 moms. So, and we have 3 weeks left. So, and we're really just starting to get the momentum going just because we did kick off late this year. So again, that is why it's so important for you to share on your timeline to help us speed up our donations and our outreach and our connecting with moms. We do have over 100 nominations right now. So I fully expect, considering we had 219 last year, that we would definitely exceed the 200 nominations this year. So All right, so there's all of that. Okay, and then so let me share with you the two mom stories that I wanted to have you here tonight that we want to be able to gift this Christmas. All right, so the first one is Alyssa. I met her mom at an event that I did that we were a guest vendor at maybe 2 weeks ago. And so that's how we ended up being able to meet her because we were out in the community. All right, so Alyssa was referred by her mom. So here's her story in her mom's words, and then I'm ad-libbing just a little bit. So Alyssa is a hardworking mother of a 2-year-old. A year and a half ago, after separation from from her daughter's father, she had to move back to Pennsylvania from Florida to move in with the mother and the father, the grandparents. And because she was in school in Florida working on her degree, she had to drop out of school. Again, these are things that happen all the time, and how single moms are economically held back because due to separations or having to move and the expense of moving, or having to drop out of college, or having to quit a job and relocate and start all over again in another area. These are all so many realities of single moms. And then you put a freaking pandemic on top of it, and where she has to step away from her job or cut her hours, or she gets furloughed, or whatever those things are, because there's no education system to support her kids so she can work. It's just fucking madness. Okay, so back to Alyssa's story from her mom. She's working full time, but not enough to support herself and her daughter. She works at a spa in the area, makes minimum pay, and with COVID, they cut her hours whenever they can. This saves the owner money, but it doesn't help pay my daughter, who needs more hours to make any sort of decent salary. And it's so true, right? Like, we all can be sensitive to that and say, well, we can understand that. I mean, a person's trying to run their business and trying to keep their doors open. And Lord knows, as many of us as we can are supporting these local, smaller businesses so that they do stay open. But at the same time, it doesn't get our kids Christmas presents. It doesn't pay our electric bill or our car payment or our rent or our mortgage or any of that shit, right? And when that's what your skill set is, or you can't quit that job to go get another job because of the school situation or childcare situation, it's just, you feel trapped. You feel really trapped and stuck. So it's really hard right now. Okay. And then, all right, so I said that. So this is Alyssa. She lives in Lackawanna County. Her mom says that if there was anything that would make her life easier and more enjoyable, it would be financial freedom, so that she could eventually support her daughter without her parents' help. Right? I'm noticing I'm seeing such a big trend in the single mom community right now, in the nominations, in the over 100 that we have. So many single moms are living with other family because they cannot afford childcare plus living on their own. And they just want to be independent and not have to rely on someone else. So, okay, so if you would like to support Alyssa, $100 is what we raise for each mom. Any amount of donation moves us closer to supporting these moms. We're fundraising as we go, meaning like as the nominations come in, we are fundraising for them in that priority order. And then we move on to the next ones. So I'll be posting more updates over the weekend so that you can kind of see where we're at with the moms that we have funded already, and then how we're doing along the way with each step of the way. All right, so let me tell you about Kate. So Kate, as I mentioned, she's a mom that we gifted last year. She's a Luzerne County mom. She lives in the area where I live in Mountaintop. And she is such a fantastic mom, and she is such a cool chick. So she works. She has one son, and she's so dedicated to his growth. He's a great athlete. He's just a great kid. Again, another mom. I didn't even realize that until I'm saying it now. But another single mom with one kiddo who lives with family because she can't afford to live on her own. So, so Kate, so here's Kate's story. I'm a single mom and an amazing, almost 10-year-old. I currently am working from home and homeschooling my son due to COVID. And she's been working from home like since the beginning. She works in a call center, so she's got a headset on. They've been doing a lot of overtime hours and weird hours. So I know that's been a little challenging. I work crazy hours due to my company being based on the West Coast, but we make it work with homeschooling and working 40 plus hours a week. 2020 has been a hard year, and I feel like I'm barely hanging on. I think I have spoke for all of us. I know I'm not alone in this feeling. But here it is. Here we are in November. Thank goodness 2020 is almost over. I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the hard work you do all year round. You make me feel like I'm not alone. Thank you for helping me with my holidays last year and bringing me dinner. You really are amazing. Thank you, Donna, for all you do all year round. So I couldn't even remember this part of it. So, so last year when we delivered Kate's gifts, she was working and I delivered her gifts to her. And she was meeting me on her dinner break to give her gifts. And I knew then that meant she wouldn't have time to eat dinner. And I was trying to say, when did we feed her dinner? I didn't feed her dinner. When did we give her dinner? But as I was thinking about it, I remembered when I dropped her gifts off last year, I told her to give me a McDonald's order and I would get McDonald's for her and drop it off with her gifts. So I can honestly tell you, it wasn't really dinner. It was McDonald's. So anyway, she's fantastic. And I'm glad that she's part of our group and all we do. And I can't wait to be able to gift her again this year and all of you single moms who are being nominated. So those are our two moms. Hey, Renee, good to see ya. So, so thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. Again, please share this out on your timeline if you haven't. We've already raised enough money to gift 41 moms. And we have a long way to go to the 200. So you sharing it out is a really big help. And I will be back tomorrow. I think I have 8:30 on my calendar again tomorrow. I'll post it on the page just to confirm with more updates and more single mom stories. So have a fantastic rest of your night. Rest up, count your blessings, and we'll see